Darcy returns to her hometown so she can spend Christmas with her sister and niece. But after an unexpected twist of events, she begins coaching the high school choir, along with her lifelong rival, Adam. Darcy is a professional singer in New York City. Weeks before the holidays, she holds a mini-concert entitled A Very Darcy Christmas at the West Side City Winery. After her performance, Darcy expresses gratitude to the audience and plays one last song as a thank you. Before she sings her final piece, people demand her to play Sugar Rush, one of her hit singles from decades ago. The audience's screams and claps overwhelm Darcy. She used to be a famous pop star almost 2 decades ago, until no producers were interested in her songs anymore. Darcy self-produces her albums, while waiting for a record label to notice her demo CDs. Darcy gladly performs Sugar Rush to grant her audience's request. After the concert, the fans line up with albums and souvenirs, and Darcy signs them all. Almost all of her fans are adults, and it makes her feel old. 2 teens claim to have watched all her previous concerts, but from her whole discography, they only know Sugar Rush. Darcy knows they are lying, but she gives them a free CD to share with friends. Gretchen, Darcy's sister, calls her in the middle of the night. Gretchen recently lost her husband, Craig, and she only has Darcy to talk to when she experiences breakdowns. Darcy shares she just did her annual Christmas concert. Gretchen wonders why her agent booked her weeks before Christmas instead of a closer date. Darcy confesses that she has had no agent for 9 months already. Gretchen feels sorry to hear this because she was not aware. She then tells Darcy why she called, and it's all about her niece. Megan seems to follow in her footsteps when it comes to singing. Megan intends to join the Herald Angels, a high school caroling team. Darcy is delighted to hear this because she was a group member in her teenage years. Herald Angels still joins the yearly Christmas carol competition, but they lost great singers who moved out of town. They organized last-minute replacements before the contest. Megan wants to audition, especially since the team has won 6 times already. Gretchen pleads for Darcy to visit Ohio for the holidays and watch her niece perform. Darcy refuses because she wants to build her career in the music industry. However, Gretchen is persistent and reminds her of the good old days. They would hang stockings and make gingerbread houses on Christmas. Darcy realizes that she has not returned home for almost a decade. Gretchen corrects her because it's been 15 years already. Darcy sees an old man carrying a Christmas tree, and his warm smile touches her heart. She decides to spend time with her family and promises to visit Ohio on the weekend. Gretchen hangs up the call before she can change her mind. After a long journey, Darcy arrives at her sister's place. She carries her things and lets out a deep breath of excitement. Megan welcomes her at the door while Gretchen rushes to hug her. Darcy sees her sister crying, and she knows it's about her late husband. Darcy apologizes for not visiting her after her loss. To cheer her up, she shows her the gifts she brought from New York. Darcy gives a snow globe to Megan and bagels to Gretchen. Megan laughs at her mom about why she requested New York bagels when she can buy them in Ohio. Gretchen doesn't mind if those aren't fresh, as long as Darcy comes home. She is delighted to tell Darcy that she also prepared something for her. It is the tuna noodle casserole, courtesy of their late mom's recipe. Gretchen gladly serves Darcy a portion because she has been craving it for years. While eating, Darcy notices Megan's silence. She seems bothered by something. Gretchen tells her she is only nervous about tomorrow, the audition day. Megan says she's not good at singing, but Gretchen disagrees. She can hear her voice in the shower, and it's impressive. Megan pleads with her mom to stop because she's shy. Darcy asks if she can listen to a sample from her song, For Tomorrow. Megan says she is resting her voice, but deep inside, she lacks confidence, especially since her aunt is a famous singer. Megan excuses herself to bed and wishes them a good night. Gretchen opens up to Darcy about her daughter's behavior. She finds it strange that Craig could find the exact words to talk to her, but Megan hates it when she tries to boost her confidence. Darcy laughs and assures her that it's normal for someone Megan's age to find their mom annoying. In bed, Darcy receives a phone call from Gold Volt Records. It's bad news. They refuse to produce her songs. Gold Volt Records is one of the record companies Darcy applied to, so she can release her new songs to the public. And they've just rejected her. The next day, Gretchen gets up early to prepare breakfast. She tells Darcy to grab a coffee outside because she ran out of supplies. In the coffee shop, a high school teacher, Adam, orders a coffee with his football coach friend, Rick. Adam drinks the same black coffee every day, so Rick orders him a latte this time. Adam refuses to try it out, but Rick is persistent. Adam sips the latte and finds it delicious. Darcy arrives at the coffee shop, and Rick rattles because he's a fan. Almost everyone at the coffee shop knows Darcy, but Adam is not excited to see her. Rick thinks twice about approaching her, but lets her buy coffee in peace. Darcy smiles at Rick after she sees him waving. Adam, on the other hand, pulls Rick's hand down like he's bitter about it. Darcy returns home and gives the coffee to Gretchen. Darcy offers to pick up Megan from school, so she can also see her old teachers, who still remember her. Megan is positive that everyone at school recognizes her because she's a pop star. Later that day, Darcy goes to school and runs into Principal Dixon. He is delighted to see Darcy again and tells her that everybody in the school is so proud of her achievement. They even play her hit song Sugar Rush yearly at prom night, even if students are unfamiliar with it. Before they go separate ways, Principal Dixon tells her that if she wants anything from the school, his office doors are always open. Darcy sees Megan crying because she was eliminated from the audition. Megan desperately wants to sing and join the club, but she gets scared during the performance. Darcy feels sorry for her because she can relate. She advises her to focus on the good things. Megan tells her he cut her off before the chorus, which makes Darcy furious. She rushes to the choir director to confront him about what he did to her niece. He is busy with the piano when she finds him. It is Adam, Darcy's former classmate and rival in Herald Angels. She knows it was him earlier at the coffee shop, but he did not say hi. Adam replies that he wanted to drink his coffee peacefully and denies seeing her. Darcy asks why he did not let her niece finish the song. Adam knows she's a professional singer, but wonders why she has no idea how difficult auditions are. Darcy replies he should at least understand his students. As a teacher, Adam clarifies Herald Angels have high standards. He wants to maintain their reputation. They've won for 6 consecutive times in the competition, after all. Darcy is irritated because nothing has changed in his attitude ever since they went to high school together. Adam cheers up Megan and says she did nothing wrong earlier. He knows she works hard and she's a good student but lacks confidence, so he didn't waste time and cut her off. When Adam was her age, he also lost all solos to Darcy. However, he graduated at the top of the class, studied music in Indiana, and became the head of the music department. He is proud that under his leadership, he led the 6 winning streaks of Herald Angels. He may have worked for his dreams slowly, but it all paid off in the end. He encourages Megan to do the same, improve herself and work hard, because it will help her win someday. Darcy chuckles, but she is annoyed with Adam's overconfidence. At home, Gretchen is concerned about her daughter not eating dinner. She requests Darcy to go to her room and sees if she will listen to her. Darcy brings a drink and knocks on the door. Megan lets her in and opens up about how she hates herself for not giving her best. Darcy wonders if Adam also rejected other students. Megan replies there are 4 to 5 singers aside from her. Darcy is delighted to hear this because she has a plan. The next day, she visits the principal's office to request something. As soon as Adam arrives, Darcy expresses her intention to form a caroling group out of the students rejected by Herald Angels. Principal Dixon is pleased to hear this because it's a pleasure that a successful artist wants to be involved in school activities. Adam disagrees and reminds Darcy that only one group is allowed to perform per school. Darcy doesn't believe him. She knows the competition's rules. 2 groups are allowed, but a sing-off should take place. The best group will be the one to represent the school. Adam pleads with the principal to reject Darcy's idea because he led the team's winning streak. Adam is threatened that Darcy will defeat him again, just like she did during high school. However, Principal Dixon makes up his mind and approves Darcy's sing-off idea. Gretchen is surprised to hear Darcy's idea from her daughter. Darcy saw Megan crying last time, and she felt like she needed to do something. Gretchen confirms that her daughter has a sensitive soul. Megan has been crying at least 5 times a week, even before her dad passed away. Darcy can relate because many people made her cry at auditions, and she wants to change such scenarios now that she is a singer. The next day, Darcy meets 3 more singers who Adam cut off. She enthusiastically greets them, but they have no energy to reciprocate her happiness. At that moment, Darcy realizes they also lack confidence, like Megan. Regardless, Darcy is determined to teach them, so she asks Adam for a space they can use for rehearsals. Adam grabs the opportunity to boast about how good his singers are while he conducts them. Darcy is not threatened by him because she believes in her team. Adam guides them to his classroom, where they can practice. Darcy lets each of them sing, but she is dismayed that they sound off-key. She tries to make them perform as a group, to assess how they sound together. However, nothing changes. They lack confidence, energy, and voice. It's late in the afternoon, but Darcy plays the piano to work on some arrangements. She sees Adam and apologizes for using the instrument. Adam asks how she finds the group's voice, just to annoy her. Darcy tells him that she can see herself in them. When she was their age, she was scared of different record labels and executives during auditions. Adam replies that she is a good singer, which makes her different from the kids. Darcy corrects him because the difference is that somebody gave her a chance, and if only he had done the same to the students, he could have seen their untapped potential. Adam doesn't want to give them false hope, so he cuts them off. Eventually, Adam realizes that Darcy is correct, so he wishes her all the best to guide the kids. Some of them are in his class, and he wants them to succeed too. Darcy arrives home and sees Gretchen installing Christmas lights outside. Gretchen asks her how the rehearsal went. Darcy remembers when she went home with straight C's on her card. She thought her mom would be angry, but she only said that she saw an opportunity for growth. Darcy sees an opportunity in the group, and she believes in them. After classes, Darcy gathers the team to rehearse. They sing Silent Night, and someone could literally fall asleep while watching them perform, with such low energy. Darcy asks them what they are afraid of, and most reply that they are scared to lose. Darcy lectures them that if they always think of losing, they will likely be defeated. Back then, even while she struggled in New York, her mindset was always to win. Darcy wants them to dream of winning and be confident that they can do it. The following day, Darcy is surprised to hear Megan sing in the bathroom. She's on pitch this time, and she sounds confident. Darcy asks her why she doesn't sing like that in school. Megan replies that she doesn't feel pressured at home, compared to school. Outside, she is afraid that if she messes up, students will make fun of her. Darcy takes note of this, because this could also apply to her group mates, who also lack confidence. During the team's rehearsal, she instructs Megan to turn around and imagine herself singing at home. Darcy sends the other members out, so that Megan feels like she's alone. Soon after Megan hears the door close, she sings Joy to the World, with confidence. But after her performance, she hears claps from her aunt and her group mates. Megan feels proud of herself after this. She would have never known that she could reach a high note if it wasn't for her aunt's idea. Meanwhile, Adam denies being stressed about winning the sing-off. Rick is not convinced that he feels unthreatened by Darcy, because he looks seriously overworked. He invites him to watch a game, and Adam agrees, after he says he bought tickets for them. Darcy brings her team to the stage, where Herald Angels usually rehearse. She turns on the spotlight and instructs them to feel it. She wants them to get used to the lights so that they will not be scared in the actual performance. Darcy boosts their confidence by letting them own the moment and believe in themselves. On her cue, they start singing, and Darcy is surprised that they are enthusiastic and confident. Megan and the team were also shocked that they could sing without fear. Darcy is delighted to see their improvement, so she treats them to dinner. At the diner, Darcy is overjoyed about the kids' performance earlier and shares this with Gretchen. Darcy discovers they can sing if they feel comfortable in the place. Something pops into her mind, and she suggests the group give a little performance for the diners. It is almost Christmas, and it is nice to share the joy with everyone. Megan refuses, especially because her aunt wants her to lead the group. Darcy instructs her to believe in herself, because the team believes in her too. Darcy makes a short announcement to everyone. Her team wants to perform a song to entertain them. The group walks to the front, and people are excited to watch their performance. Megan leads her teammates as they sing Joy to the World. One of the members knows how to beatbox, and they clap to start the beat. Freddie, the lead singer of the Herald Angels, happens to pass by in the diner. He is Megan's crush, but she is not shy to sing even if he's watching. Freddie finds their performance wonderful, and the diners look entertained as well. Freddie congratulates Megan on their spectacular performance. Megan is flattered, but tries to keep calm as she talks to him. Her romantic feelings toward Freddie are visible to her aunt's and mom's eyes. They want to tease her, but she stands far from them. Gretchen and Darcy feel great that Megan's confidence has improved. The next day, Adam congratulates Darcy after he hears that her group wowed the diners with their little performance. He admits she is talented enough to transform eliminated singers into a great team. Darcy has only been doing it for a week, but Adam thinks she's effortlessly good. Back then, while he worked in a restaurant, Darcy was busy on world tours, singing her hit Sugar Rush. This makes Adam wonder how she makes everything possible. Darcy corrects him, because it may look effortless, but she worked hard for it. Darcy opens up that she is currently struggling with her career, now that record labels refuse to produce her new songs. Adam asks if she can sing it for him, and teases her that he is tired of hearing Sugar Rush. Darcy plays the piano, and sings her new song with emotion. Adam is lost in the moment, and applauds her performance. He believes she can be a star again in no time. Darcy hopes she will be, and wishes that both of them will achieve their dreams in life. Days before the sing-off, students decide to join forces. They think they have more chances of winning if they work together. Darcy agrees immediately, but clarifies that she doesn't want to be an assistant coach. Students suggest she and Adam can be co-coaches. Freddie tells Adam that Megan's team has positive energy, and he believes it will bring a good vibe to the Herald Angels as well. Adam agrees to combine the team, and sets aside his serious coaching style. During the rehearsal, he suggests they pick one song from each group, and then decide later on for the third song. Darcy agrees, because she finds his idea fair. Darcy and Megan return home just in time to find Gretchen hanging the stockings. As the visitor of the house, Darcy gets to choose a stocking design. Darcy suggests that they hang Craig's, too, even if he's gone. At school, the newly merged Herald Angels seem to get along well. After the rehearsals, Megan asks Darcy for permission to hang out with the group, and Freddie promises to drop her home safely. Meanwhile, Adam invites Darcy out for a beer. Darcy agrees because she's tired of watching Home Alone with Gretchen and eating reheated pasta. At the bar's patio, Darcy and Adam talk about random things. Adam admits he admires her for being a natural with kids. It's been so long since Darcy has worked together with the team. She's focused on her singing career, and she almost forgot how enjoyable it is to be in a group. Adam recalls that during high school, he thought she was great in everything she did. It pains him to see someone effortlessly make it to the top, while he works hard not to be at the bottom. Adam grew up in a family that pushed him into doing things, which greatly pressured him. Darcy feels sorry for him. If only she knew how he felt back then, she could have gotten to know him more, and they would have become friends. Darcy returns home, minutes before Megan arrives. Gretchen and Darcy sneak into the window to watch her come out of Freddie's car. They find their little romance cute, but Megan clarifies they are only teammates and nothing more. The next day, Adam allows Megan and Freddie to share with everyone the new arrangement they have been working on together for their third song. Meanwhile, Darcy receives a call from Cypress Records, and they love the demo CD she sent. It reminds the agent of her hit, Sugar Rush. He tells her she has always been a star, and with this song, people will finally realize that. The CEO wants her to perform live, so he instructs her to prepare 3 songs. Darcy can't contain her happiness as she kicks the air. The rehearsal turns out to be enjoyable for the students and Adam. Principal Dixon thanks Darcy because Adam never relaxes like that on days before the competition. Darcy teases Adam that he looks happy. Adam never denies this and asks her out on a date this weekend. Darcy is a little shocked, but accepts his invitation. Outside, Megan teases her aunt that her cheeks are red. Saturday night comes, and Gretchen helps Darcy with her hairstyle for the date. Darcy becomes self-conscious of her outfit, which her sister wonders about. 2 weeks ago, she hated him, but now, she agrees to go on a date together. Darcy admits that she feels good when she's with him. After they work together, she realized he is a nice guy. At the restaurant, Darcy and Adam enjoy their meal and look back on their dating history. Darcy shares that she had a world tour after Sugar Rush became a hit. She went to different places from when she was 18 to 25 years old, but never dated someone. She's too busy to do so, and those are the years of her life she never enjoyed. Darcy admits she doesn't know how to date, but she's glad to be with him. Adam is surprised because they are similar. He only dated one girl, his ex-girlfriend, in his entire life. He is afraid that Darcy can tell, because he has no idea what to do. Adam accompanies Darcy home and leans in for a kiss. However, she pulls away. Darcy admits she likes him, but she will return to New York after the holidays and doesn't want to get attached. Darcy finds out that Gretchen and Megan were spying from the window earlier. They are still awake because they want to make a gingerbread house. Darcy is excited because she misses building one, and she never had a chance to bake in New York. Darcy shares that Cypress Records showed interest in signing her album. She is emotional because she will never again be called a former musician who returned to her hometown and gave up her dreams. Gretchen will host a dinner for the Herald Angels the night before the show. While everyone at the house is busy cooking, Darcy receives a call. It's the agent from Cypress Records who informs her that the CEO wants to sign her album. However, he will be flying to Maldives tomorrow night, so Darcy must arrive at lunch. Darcy thinks twice because the carol competition will be tomorrow night. Everyone enjoys the feast Gretchen prepared. However, Adam notices Darcy's silence throughout the dinner, which worries him. Darcy announces that a major record label reached out to her, but to be signed, she must go to New York tomorrow, and she can't see them perform. Megan hugs her and says it's fine. Adam offers to drop her off at the airport and tells her to call him whenever she feels lonely. In New York City, Darcy discovers a Coach shirt in her bag from Adam, making her extremely emotional. Darcy arrives just in time for the Herald Angels performance. The company loved her songs and signed her. Darcy finds Adam and kisses him backstage. The two cheer on the kids as they make their way to the 7th winning streak in the competition. And they did. The Herald Angels defeated the other teams with their spectacular performance. Darcy is overjoyed to celebrate Christmas with the people she loves. After over a decade, she finally gets to wear matching pajamas with her sister and niece on the most special occasion of the year.